Well, when a loved one goes missing, it is a scary time for the family. Often, missing people were under the care of a guardian at the time of their disappearance. But when that person is an independent adult and they don't want to come home once they are located, sometimes there's little that family or anyone else can do.
Luckily, that wasn't the case with one Columbus man. Our Caleb Green has the story.
Going through parenthood has its ups and downs, but those extremes can feel even more drastic when your child has a mental illness.
You have wins and losses. It's kind of like, you're up and you're winning, and then it goes back down.
It falls
hard.
When you're dealing with an adult, but then they regress into, childlike qualities. It's been quite challenging, to say the least.
Johnathan Hendrix's family describes him as a creative, free spirit, someone capable, intelligent, and personable when he's doing well. At 23, Johnathan suffered a psychotic break from reality and was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, a disorder characterized by extreme mood swings. After years of trial and error, his family saw that his medication was doing its job, but then, on his own accord, he asked for his medications to be changed.
He adjusted his dose the next month, and all hell broke loose, and we've been on a horrible roller coaster ever since then.
That was back in September of 2023. Now, Johnathan's mother, Krishan, says that last week he was sent to an 8-month mental health program in Alabama, but that program didn't work out.
He wanted to leave, but he was willing to stay. But I think due to some personality clashes there, they just asked him to leave, and they dropped him off at the Love's truck stop.
When Krishan went to pick him up, she found nothing but his suitcases and a witness saying he had boarded a Greyhound bus with just his Bible. Johnathan's father says he has faith in his son's ability to make it through this.
When I think of Johnathan, I think of his resourcefulness. He's very resourceful. He's very
personable, likable,
and I'd say he's very durable. He's been through, a lot that's made him durable.
Johnathan Hendrix was found safe in Valley, Alabama, where local police found him wandering. But Clay County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Stephen Woodruff says it's lucky Johnathan was willing to come home.
I don't know that anybody can force any grown-up to come back and to do anything.
Yeah, that's a hard thing.
As long as they're not breaking any laws, law enforcement has no legal right to make you be found. The Constitution protects everybody.
Krishan says their faith is what got them through.
Our faith had to be bigger than our fear, and that's what we just had to stand on. It's called faith in action.
Krishan says the next steps are to fight for the help that her son needs.
We've just got to take the necessary steps, to continue fighting, for him, so that he can get the help that he so desperately needs. If our story brings awareness, to the situation, so that others can be helped, that's what I'm hoping.
Telling your story in Columbus, Caleb Green, WCBI News.
Over 600,000 missing person cases are reported annually in the U.S.